The Free Street Theater offers Chicagoans a cultural hub for local storytelling and unconventional performance.
And tonight they are inviting you to rant, drink, listen, and welcome in new spring energy at Rant for a Reason. Katrina and Elizabeth join us with more. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yes, we have plenty to rant about.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
We all do.
Katrina, let's talk about Free Street Theater. You guys have been around for a long time.
Yeah, we've been around since 1969. That's 56 years, you know? And the founding mission of the company was really centered on thinking about how a theater company can be a partner to communities all across Chicago. I don't know if you two know this, but most neighborhoods in Chicago don't have formal access to theater.
Yeah.
And that was as true in 1969 as it is today. And that's important because theater can be a really important economic force in a neighborhood, as well as a space to build coalition and seek change. So at Free Street, we center the health and well-beings of the South and West Sides in our productions, as well as partners with community organizers, organizations, and neighbors in the making of our work.
Can you give us some examples of what types of programming and shows you guys do?
Yeah, we do a lot of different types of programming, as you can imagine, that are all reflective of our mission, right? We do that at one of our two spaces. So we have two formal theaters, one in Pulaski Park and one in back of the yards, as well as do free programming in parks and other community spaces. So it includes our youth ensemble, which we're seeing some footage of right now, as well as a multi-generational ensemble that center environmental justice in their work. We have an artist in residence program called In-House, where we provide professional development and production support to emerging Chicago artists. And we also do a lot of community responsive programming like mutual aid and storytelling programming.
Okay, you mentioned the back of the yards location too, and that's a storefront location that you guys have. That was it given at a very low cost back years ago?
Actually, in 2017, we were working on a show, and most of our cast was from the South Side, including myself.
Okay.
And we noticed that there was a lack of theater space on the South Side. And luckily, one of our cast members actually had an open storefront in her building. And so we converted that into our theater space. So we had to create a theater space, you know? And we also realized that there's over 250 theaters in Chicago, but only 7 on the South Side, which says like a lot about like Chicago and where we invest in. And since then, we've been committed to geographic equity and creating programming on the South Side and back of the yards and surrounding neighborhoods. And also we want to make sure that everybody has access to the arts. So all of our programming is free or pay what you can, and we commit to paying all of our artists a fair wage.
Love that. Okay, well, let's talk about this juicy topic, this event, Ranting for a Reason. I think this has a lot of appeal for a lot of people.
Yes.
Tell us about the event. How's it going to work?
Yes, I think our first round of tickets sold out in like an hour, like 24 hours or something like
I get a chance to rant for 2 minutes nonstop. Sign me up.
Exactly that. Yeah. So Trisha Hersey, a lot of people might know her as the New York Times bestselling author of Rest is Resistance. She's been a longtime friend and collaborator of Free Street Theater, and she's also a board member. She really felt we needed a space to come together and rant and talk about what's on our hearts. Yes. Well, that's Annette. That's one of our actors, but that was Rest Reposo, the show we did with her last summer. And so tonight she'll be there to do a keynote rant, as well as we'll welcome up some audience members to rant about what's on their heart, while all the proceeds will go back to Free Street and all the programs we've mentioned.
How does this kind of play into your mission too? Because I mean, even if you're ranting about something small, you're still out there, you're engaging with community, you're learning something about other people that you didn't know before.
Yeah, I think that has to do a lot with like, so many times we always start by asking people, what are the stories that you think that need to be told right now? And what kept coming up over and over again were how pollution, industry has been affecting our health and well-being for all of Chicago. So that really made us be like, you know what? These are the stories that need to be told. Adding environmental justice to our mission was super important because we need to talk about these issues, right? That affect us so much. And we partner with organizations like People for Community Recovery, Lavejo, and Neighbors for Environmental Justice to talk about really big issues in a way that's funny, right? In a way that makes it approachable. And also to highlight the stories of the people who are advocating for the health and well-being for all of Chicago.
Well, listen, we have nothing to rant about when it comes to you two and what you guys are doing. That's incredible work. We really appreciate all that you're doing for the community. Thank you to Katrina and Elizabeth. Ranting for a Reason is tonight from 7 to 9. For more information, just head to freestreet.org or find them on Facebook and Instagram.